Maybe it's time to ride the funk train. You're up here with Funkmaster V on the mothership, and today we're going to deep dive once again into the Atari 50th anniversary celebration. And we're going to look at something that I think not a lot of people are giving a lot of attention to. There's 103 games in this thing, so it's easy to understand why people are glossing over some of these titles. But there was a little extra love, a little extra funk, a little extra spice and everything nice that Digital Eclipse put into a game that was the Atari 400 and 800 killer app. And then it was ported to the 2600 and then finally to the Atari 5200. And this is the version that they dolled up for us all. It is a version of the game Star Raiders. Hola, child. It's time for Funkmaster V's Getting Hip with the Atari 7800, where Funkmaster V, musician, ghost hunter, hat flipper, pro wrestler, and comedian takes you on a tour of all things cool about the Atari 7800. Are you ready to get your groove on? Because it's about to get funky up in here. All right, we're going to jump into Star Raiders here. Check this jive out. Now that music is new, right? And you see the on-screen prompts. That's new. That's not Atari 5200 jive. And look around the bezel. Look at all these cool little ship indicators. And it looks retro futuristic, which is what's really neat. This game is complicated. If you do remember, most people played this with the 2600. It came with a keypad, which is really cool. I still have one of those on my desk. It doesn't do anything. It just looks like I'm an official jerk-ass Atarian. The first thing you want to do when you're playing this game that Digital Eclipse added a little bit of love into, somebody over there loved this game, as we got to go and check out the controls. Make sure you do that. This is a simple, funky, fresh, first-person shooter, real smooth game that's still fun to this day, but there's some stuff on here that's a little confusing. You've got speed decrease and increase, very sweet. So that's basically breaky break and gassy gas, which was my nickname when I was a toddler. Fire weapon is B. Navcon. You got to use the right stick, and we'll go into that here in a minute. Shields, hyperwarp, attack computers, targeting, man. Oh my God, tracking. What in the hell's going on? I don't know. That stuff's crazy to me. But here we go. We're going to play a game. Hit B to select the difficulty. We're going to go novice because I'm shitty. And first thing we do is we're going to pull up the targeting computer. This is basically, this takes place of the keypad in a lot of ways. On the Atari 5200, each joystick had a keypad on it. So this is really cool. You bring this up by hitting the R3 button. A lot of people call it the R3 button, but basically pushing the joystick in. And look at this, galactic chart. So these things that look like asterisks are your bases. We're trying to protect those. And we want to put a circle in there where we want to put our cursor in the middle of everything. That gets us closer and we spend less energy. The whole fight to this game is maintaining your energy. And we're going to hit hyperwarp. I'm going to put the shields on, even though that takes a little energy. Because one hit with those down and you're toast. You can see our energy. Oh, red alert. Each fire blast, every time you hit the button, it takes a little energy every time you're shot, which I was shot right in the beginning there. Easy. Take it easy, fella. The other cool thing is if you look in the upper left-hand corner as I'm fighting this guy, it tells you how many targets are left in this sector. Very swanky, cool. We can put on the attack computer. The tracking computer can spin you around to the aft, which kids these days call the ass. All right, so we've cleared it out. We're going to go. We've protected that those couple of space ports down there. Bada boom. I keep hitting the wrong button every time I play this game. I just turned something off I didn't mean to. We're in hyperspace. Now, on difficulty levels, you got to maintain. On deeper difficulty levels, you got to maintain that hyperwarp in the middle, or it'll suck more energy out. But on the novice, they let you have that for free. All right, two more. There's this. I don't like that. It's the long scan. There's this kind of thing to check out what's going on. That's a different view. So there's some complicated stuff in this game. It's not just all easy peasy. We're playing an 8-bit game here. There's some, you know, there's a curve here. So this is the last thing I want to do, because to me this is the hardest thing, is trying to dock with your spaceport. Establish orbit with starbase. You see that, right? That's new. So we're going to figure out it's close to us here. And use these numbers at the end. I don't see it though. We're close. It's almost on top of us. I think we've passed it. Did we pass it? See, this is tough. Oh, there it is. You see that thing there glowing? So we're going to check this out here. Oh, shit. Slow down, son. All right, here we go. We don't want to crash into it. And you can blow this up if you errantly hit a button. Your fire button. Look at that shit. I passed it up. There we go. Boop. What are you doing, honey? Get back here. Why are you being mean to me? Do I have to turn on my computer? Gotta hope I don't shoot it. There we go. Is this good? What do you want me to do here? Boop, bop, boop, bop. What are we doing? Why aren't you doing a gimmick with me? Here we go. Orbit established. Stand by. Check this out. A little white ship comes out to give you all the repair modules you need and the refuel. Look at that guy. And hopefully a pizza. Hey, you took too long. Eat my ass. Anyway, don't do that, kids. That's a lot of innocent people just died because I was a bad person. This game's terrific, and you can see I took too long doing that jive, and all these enemy squadrons are trying to get around these star bases. The other cool thing about this game, too, is after you beat the game, or after you kill all the bad guys, which is essentially what you're trying to do, it gives you a rank. And it pretty much, most of it's insulting, but if you get pretty good, it'll give you some good vibes. It'll give you a good rank. But Star Raiders for the 5200, improved sound, improved gameplay. This makes this the absolute top way to play Star Raiders, the original Star Raiders. Star Raiders 2 has better graphics, but probably the gameplay is not as good from what I've seen. I'm going to check that game out one day too. But this was always a classic, and I'm a terrible shot. Don't judge me. Ooh, I think those were Darth Vader's guys.